What's up guys, welcome back to another Domain Zoo video. This time we're playing Doorkeeper Thrull and Consign to Memory in the main board. So because Orzhov Midrange has become one of the most popular decks in Modern right now, we've built a main deck to just kind of blow them out. So to help with this, we'll start with our main card, Doorkeeper Thrull. So this card has Flash and Flying, which is awesome, but the main text for this card, artifacts and creatures entering don't cause abilities to trigger. So that means Black-White Flicker does nothing. So in addition to completely shutting off that deck, we've added some cards to complement Doorkeeper Thrull. So first we have Phlage. Phlage is amazing on its own, but paired with Doorkeeper Thrull, it's a 3-mana 6/6. The second amazing card that goes well with Thrull is Nulldrifter. So this is a 3-mana 4/4 with Annihilator 1 that draws us 2 cards. This strategy goes way back to Jeskai Dressdown. So it kind of takes that strategy, gets rid of the dress downs, and adds Thrulls. Because we're running Consign to Memory in the main deck, we're already pre-boarded against Eldrazi. The rest of the deck is just your standard Domain Zoo list. You have your Lightning Bolts, Ragavans, Kavus, and then your Leyline package with Guild Pack, Binding, and Scion. You will see some lists still running Tribal Flames. I think with this iteration, you don't really need that extra burn. It can always be nice to close out the game, but we're trying this version today. For the sideboard, we have a little bit of everything with Stubborn Denial for counters, March for removal, Wrath of Skies for board wipes. We have some Wear Tear for artifacts and enchantments, Celestial Purge for Ketramose and other black-red creatures, 2 Stony Silence for artifacts, Rest in Peace for graveyard, and Kozilek's Return for board wipes. Kozilek's Return pairs really well with Nulldrifter, because if it's in the graveyard, you can just evoke Nulldrifter and trigger it that way. So it's a 3-mana huge board wipe. So that is Domain Zoo featuring Thrull and the main board. I would remind you guys that we are part of the MTG Creator Program, so I have lots of play points to give away to our subs. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, you get access to cool perks like loyalty badges, cool emotes, and early access to videos like this one. So if you want to see more content like this and you want to win some play points, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get in the gameplay. All right, welcome to match 1 on the draw. We're going to keep this hand. We have Leyline with Wooded Foothills for Surveil land. We can try to find our second land. And then this is pretty decent aggression overall. So we'll start with Leyline. Marsh Flats automatically makes me think of Orzhov, which would be good for our deck. They just go Marsh Flats pass. We draw the second land anyway. That's cool. We'll go Foothills pass. We can Surveil regardless. Maybe Bolt end of turn if we need to. Yeah, they do get a backstreet. So hopefully we can get Thrull out before they do anything. Any ETB stuff. They keep it on top. If they do nothing, it's probably Phalia, White Orchid Phantom. All right, so we're going to wait for them to target and then we'll crack in response. So Doorkeeper is going to be really good. Let's go to Lush Portico. Another one. Do we want another one just in case? I'll say yes, because they could have like pushes and stuff. So this is fine. We'll shock this in and pass. We can end of turn Doorkeeper. We can Bolt end of turn. We can do a lot of things. Play tap land. They attack with White Orchid Phantom. All right, let's flash in Doorkeeper. They most likely have push, but I don't want to Bolt this yet. We draw a Kavu. This is tough because I want to hold up Doorkeeper because if they kill it and then they activate something, then we're kind of... I think I'm just going to pass because if they end of turn Phalia into Overlord, then we're kind of boned, which is most likely what they have. So we're going to Bolt this now because I don't think this stops the enchantment side of Overlord. I'm not sure. But regardless, yeah, it would still blink. Phalia could still blink it and it's still a creature, so it's still annoying. Missing a land drop sucks too. I would have loved to hit a land so we could Bolt and hold up Doorkeeper. They play Emperor. They eat Phalia. Get him for 2. I think end of turn we're going to Bolt, just so they can't like blink this and then do some other shenanigans. Breaking on lands really hurts. We will play Kavu now just because they're tapped out. Got to get some pressure on. And we can put Phlage in the yard. Crack Marsh Flats. Get a Swamp. Looking to dodge Ketramose as well. Oh, they just push. They push the Kavu and not the Doorkeeper. Recruiter. 3-mana 1/1. Love it. So sequencing there, they could have pushed Doorkeeper, maybe recruited for Solitude and did that whole thing. Down to 11. Really want some lands. There we go. So let's just play out Phlage with Doorkeeper out. 3-mana 6/6. Get in. Sure beats the 3-mana 1/1. Hopefully this can survive and we can start to gain some life back. 4 mana. This is March. March would be really unfortunate. All right, they attack with Phalia, or with White Orchid Phantom first. And they just pass. We draw the land, which is huge. Let's attack. Eat White Orchid Phantom. What if they have like a Ephemerate? No. Go back up to 12. They chump. And we could have targeted Recruiter just to get in for the 6 damage, but it's fine to kind of clear their board. Let's go Kavu. And then we'll just hold open this Doorkeeper just in case. All right, and they scoop. So I'm glad our first matchup is specifically made for this deck. Fantastic. We want the Kozilek's Returns. We want the Celestial Purge. Wrath is interesting. They do run their own Wraths, but it's still pretty decent. So they just have White Orchid Phantoms for us. That's like the main thing to worry about. So Ragavan can come out. These can come in. I think that's fine. I don't think we need the March. All right, so game 2, this is going to be a mulligan. We have a tap land with Arena of Glory. No Leyline, no fetch lands. We do have good removal, but that's about it. All right, this hand's a lot better. We have Scion, Nulldrifter, removal. We'll keep probably putting back Steam Vents. Yeah, we're going to put back Steam Vents. On the draw, we're going to see some more lands, and we can always surveil. Hopefully dodge White Orchid Phantom. We draw another Nulldrifter, not really what we want. At least we can hold this open to dodge turn 2 White Orchid Phantom into Scion. They surveil. Keep it on top. Turn 2 Emperor? Oh, Overlord. Okay. Let's see what they get. Oh, they mill. Wow, they bricked. They were going to draw 3 lands and an Aether Vial. So, I mean, good for them for getting rid of all that. That's huge for us, though. Let's get a Triome and get a Scion out there before they blow up our lands. Another land's good. Get Temple Garden, play Scion. Of course, they can always have Solitudes, but you're looking to dodge Solitude, Ephemerate, Plains. No plays. Cave Return's decent. Let's get in for 4. And we're most likely just going to play another Scion and pass and hold open, just Bolt, play Scion. Man, imagine if we had Leyline here. That'd be sick. See if they flash Infilia. No plays. I wonder what's in their hand. There's Solitude, pitching Ephemerate. So hopefully they try to Ephemerate one of them. Maybe that's what they were doing. They were just kind of holding out. Yeah, they tapped white, so they're looking to Ephemerate Solitude. And they pitched 1, so that means they don't have another. If they have 3 in their hand, good for them. We want blue. But yeah, they would wipe our board. And this is what we were just talking about, where hopefully trying to dodge this, but they had it anyway. So good for them. They do get to eat 1 Scion. Play Marsh Flats. Overlord's taken down. Draw Lush Portico. Let's surveil. Arena of Glory. I don't want that. I guess we Nulldrifter here. Let's attack first. I just don't want them to end of turn Philia into Overlord, but I feel like they would have done that already, right? Yeah, they definitely would have done that last turn. I think we just need to apply some pressure. And you could argue doing this before we play our Lush Portico, but we kind of want to surveil anything that we were going to draw into the graveyard. Untapped land for next turn, Kavu, Kozilek's. And at some point we'll get to the point of Kozilek's return in the graveyard, evoking Nulldrifter to wipe the board. They're going to surveil here one more time. We're also looking for Doorkeeper Thrull. They keep it on top, kind of scary. They have 2 cards in hand though. White Orchid Phantom, Skyclave. Okay, that has no targets. Interesting. All right, they pass. Overlord goes down to 1. Consign to Memory is pretty good. Let's play out a Mountain. Probably gonna just Nulldrifter Consign. We could just Kavu. Could Kavu pass. We play Nulldrifter, it has Hexproof, but then we're just tapped out. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for the big play. So we'll evoke. Oh, we draw Doorkeeper. Oh no, okay, we skipped through this, but what we should have done was flash in Doorkeeper before this entered the battlefield. That was like a great draw for this, but I accidentally skipped through that phase. So now if we want to keep it, we have to waste our Consign. So that's definitely something to be aware of, is you can evoke into Doorkeeper and then flash Doorkeeper in. But regardless, they need a Solitude or a way to, or a flyer. Okay, they have nothing. Cool. All right, match 2 on the play. I'm going to keep this. Unfortunately, we're on the play, which is usually something you don't say, but we have Leyline, we have Scion, Doorkeeper, turn 1 play. Let's go for it. If they don't deal with our Ragavan, we can get down Scion on turn 2 and kind of run away with the game, hopefully. Very greedy keep, but we have Leyline, Ragavan with Leyline. Hopefully it pays off. So we'll cast Ragavan with our planes. Yeah, land would be ideal. Hoping for no Bolt or Fatal Push. Opponent kept 7 though, so we'll see. Ugin's Lab, okay. So we're up against Tron, or Eldrazi. Ooh, Talisman of Resilience, so maybe E-Tron. Dismember? Main deck Dismember. Come on, land. That's crazy. What a start. We'll just go Scion Go. You could Leyline, consider Leylining Talisman here. Main deck Dismember. So this is E-Tron, so that checks out. They play Karn, okay. I was going to say, if they had Thought-Knot Seer, Doorkeeper could stop that. See what they get here. This is definitely one of the tougher matchups. They do get Ensnaring Bridge. We have Leyline for that. Kavu. Let's attack Karn. I'm kind of nervous to play out Kavu, because if they... Actually, no, let's do Kavu, because that'll force them to play out Bridge, I think. Because I was going to say, I want to hold up open Doorkeeper and Leyline to prevent them from casting Thought-Knot Seer. But I think they just have to play everything out and play Bridge. And they just have to hope we don't have Leyline Binding, which we do. So we'll eat the Ensnaring Bridge. Trigger, we'll discard a Doorkeeper. We hit a Nulldrifter. So now we're just looking to dodge Karn, because Karn can 2, 3... Well, I guess unless they get Tron, they can't. Okay. I was going to say they could Karn, down tick, get Bridge back. They do play the Karn. They down tick. I guess if they have a land, they can down tick, get Bridge back. Oh, they choose Haywire Might. Okay, that's a thing too. All right, so we need a land to kill Karn. Or a Leyline Binding. So we're going to Surveil. Good draws for them too. I think we keep that on top. We just need to get Karn off the battlefield. And then we can maybe evoke Nulldrifter, looking for some stuff. We are going to give them time to find Tron. 3 power plants, good for us. Another Talisman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can evoke or get Nulldrifter next turn, but they can't attack with it. Arena of Glory. We should have, I guess because we already passed, we can end of turn Doorkeeper. I was going to say we could have just evoked Nulldrifter looking for a Leyline for Ensnaring Bridge, or for, yeah, hopefully we don't get, what is this? 7 mana? World Breaker. The Leyline? That's kind of annoying. So I guess we go get our Triome here. So we have all mana. We can't stop the Chaos Trigger. We'll flash in Doorkeeper. Can't attack. Another land. Let's evoke. Desperately looking for an Ensnaring, or for a Leyline. We do not find it. Can't even attack because of Secret Reach. I guess we'll play out another Scion. Really need to find something for Ensnaring Bridge though, before they get Tron. Oh no. Are they top decking like way better than us right now? They have a Nulldrifter and then they have another one under here too. Yeah, we're bricking hard. So I guess play Phlage, which Doorkeeper, I wonder if we attack with Doorkeeper to get rid of it. Maybe that was the play. Because this is 6 damage. I kind of intended on hitting them for 6 with Phlages. Especially because they do have All Is Dust. So yeah. They do have Tron now too. Yeah, I think we just lose this one. Man, finding the Karn twice. Another Nulldrifter. Another Karn. And this gets Sundering Titan. Walking Ballista. X equals 2. Dude, we've drawn, so brutal. The fact that we've drawn all lands. Attack with Doorkeeper. And we're just going to bring back Phlage, I guess. They should be at 1 if we attacked before doing what we wanted to do before. Actually, I think we have to kill Karn, honestly. Oh, doesn't matter. Yeah, we have to kill Karn. I'm going to hold this in hand. Do I need to hold this in hand? Probably not. I was going to say to loot away with Kavu and stuff like that, but we're not even attacking. They pump Ballista. Yeah, they're just going to pump Ballista, and fortunately all these have hexproof. No, they don't have hexproof. Never mind. But because we don't have Leyline out. Wow, we drew Leyline Binding. Okay. Still in it. What do they have? They pump Ballista to 6. What are they going to kill? They're going to kill Phlage. All right, Phlage is down. We take Bridge. I mean, they have all flyers and stuff like that, but let's loot. So I'm glad we did keep this in hand to loot. Consign. Yeah, we haven't drawn any consigns at all this match, which would have been amazing, but now we have 1. Let's see how they block. Just trade. Yeah, I wish we had Leyline in play. This would be a sick attack. Okay, well, they're just dead because we get to escape Phlage. Oh no, we don't have double white. I keep thinking we have Leyline in play. Okay, so they do get a turn. We do have Consign to Memory though. Yeah, so if we have gotten something better than a basic on the previous turn, all right, we'll pass. We do have Consign, which is nice. They might have like Ulamog or something for Leyline Binding. I mean, regardless of what they have. Oh, we have Phlage in the yard. All right, they do have Ulamog. I'm trying to think, like, how much do we care about this, though? Oh, I guess if they eat our weight sources, yeah. We're going to Consign to Memory. And we just use all our mana because we're not doing anything anyway, so it doesn't matter. They have 6, 7, another World Breaker, which doesn't matter. They top decked very well. They came through with all this stuff, but... Oh no, they eat our weight source. Oof, okay. So we need a fetch land. Yeah, not getting more colors of mana. We need a fetch land. We need Doorkeeper Thrull. Let's attack. Discard. Man, they had Ulamog into World Breaker. Discard Doorkeeper. Draw another Kavu. Oh, we don't have green either. Oh no, fetching this basic mountain just screwed us, huh? They attack for 5, playing around Ragavan. We'll evoke Nulldrifter. All right, we do draw the basics. We'll just pass. Okay, they pass back. They play a land. They attack with just 1 World Breaker. We'll fetch. I don't think this prevents us from untap. Wow, we did draw the Ragavan. Red. I guess we'll exert, so that way we have 2 lethal attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If for some reason they deal with this. Man, what a grindy game. Killed it though, but we were like halfway through our deck, so it only makes sense to see at least 2 Leylines. All right, against E-Tron, take out the bolts, bring in the wear tears and the stubs, and that should be good. All right, so this is a very similar hand to the first one, except now we're on the... So we do have Leyline with the Plains, Ragavan. We do have the wear tear. It is a 1-lander. I think I'm going to try it. Again, could be greedy. We don't have any consigns in hand either. But we do have like the Ragavan wear tear, which is nice for either a bridge or a talisman. They reveal Devour. They just play Mind Go. We do draw the second land, which is nice. We'll still go Plains Ragavan. Looks like they're going to have natural Tron, which is kind of annoying. Leyline, not good. Would love to have drawn a Consign as a talisman. Could actually cast that. Is that stupid? Probably. Because we can end of turn. Oh, they're going to, that sucks. Yeah, we can't cast that. Because they're going to turn 3 eat our Leyline. So we'll pass. We also don't want to play that because they have Karns. So that'll get shut off pretty quickly. Oh, wow. Forest? Interesting. So we could end of turn Doorkeeper Thrull, or we could Surveil. The Forest surprised me. I wonder if they're trying to I feel like they're trying to sandbag stuff. I'm gonna hold up some stuff. I'm gonna Surveil. I don't think I can actually. I'm just gonna get a Surveil get a thing, yeah. I feel like they're trying to like bait me into casting more things, and they're just gonna slam Power Plant all as dust. Did they draw the Dismember? Kozilek's command X equals 1? Yeah, okay. Scry draw, exile Ragavan. That is fine. Then they're definitely not sandbagging it because they wouldn't like waste that. They did draw the card though. All right, we'll just pass and then we'll surveil and play Doorkeeper into Phlage, I guess. Might go spawn. Oh, to go get Tron, okay. Yeah, really missing the consigns here. Let's surveil. That's a good one, we'll keep that on top. Play Doorkeeper. We'll evoke Nulldrifter. Looking for lands. We don't have to Phlage, might go spawn in there. I don't want to get all his dusted, unfortunately, but it's probably going to happen. So I'll do this. Really just want consign to memory. But if they all his dust, then they do whip the board. They could have Ulamog. They could have so much. This looks like Ulamog. This World Breaker to eat Leyline. I'd imagine. Just going to crack Mesa. I was going to tap it for white, but I kind of want to look at a Temple Garden here. All right, they eat the Leyline. End of turn, we'll Leyline World Breaker. So we can get in with both and start annihilating some stuff. Sacred Foundry. They sacrifice Myco Spawn. I feel like if they had all his dust, they would have used it, right? They wouldn't have just tried to eat Leyline. But if they all his dust, white, red, I guess we'll just play Phlage and hold up this. I don't have to play Leyline out. Hoping to dodge all his dust, but I mean, we still get to keep Nulldrifter and we can Leyline Binding. Oh, come on. That's annoying. I mean, Phlage is in the yard. Another? Oh, just Nulldrifter. Ugh. Okay, so let's cast Leyline Binding. I guess we're going to eat World Breaker. Because if they attack, we can always sack the treasure token. Now we draw the consign. Jeez. All right, we'll shock in Sacred Foundry. And if we attack and they block, we still get the Annihilator trigger, and they probably just like sack a mine or a forest. Probably a mine. Oh, they're just going to tap and sack it. Oh, Dismember. All right, well, they let the Annihilator trigger go, so that's good for us. Probably pitch the Temple. Red, red. Bring back Phlage. Yeah, we have the treasure token for consign. For some reason, I was thinking we were holding up mana for Leyline Binding, but we still have the treasure token for consign. So we have consign and replicate if we need to, which it looks like we're going to need it. Unless this is just all his dust. Oh, Devour. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they had all his dust, I think they would have used it. I don't know. We have to do this, though. Cast with replicate. We can't let them exile Phlage. I mean, they could have a follow-up play. Is this just all his dust? Oh, a Nulldrifter. Okay. I mean, that's not much better, but we still get a Phlage attack trigger. They can't attack. We draw, and that's game. Hit them down to 2. They double block, and then we Phlage them again. Phlage was MVP this match. There we go. Nice. Match 3 on the play. Man, these greedy hands, we're going to keep. We have Arid Mesa Surveil into turn 2. Hopefully land, Kavu. We have Consign Memory on turn 1 in case we need it, but play Leyline. And you guys let me know if you would keep these greedy hands. It's not the most greedy. If we didn't have Leyline, I definitely wouldn't keep it. But because we have Leyline, it's more tempting. Undercity Sewers. So this is most likely Oculus. Good old Lush Portico. So they probably have pushes for Kavus, but we got to run them out of removal. And if they're pushing, then they're not surveilling or casting Frog. There's a land. Cool. So let's go Kavu while they're tapped out. They did keep a card on... Did they keep a card on top? Yeah, they did keep a card on top. Swamp into Sewers. Probably going to get a basic with this. They do have the Frog. Another Leyline. So we can actually attack. I'm going to discard the Leyline instead of eating the land. Because we're ahead, I want to kind of advance our game plan instead of stopping theirs. Bolt's really good. Unfortunately, we don't have a second land. So let's get a basic here. Play Kavu number 2. Yeah, land would have been huge because I probably would have Phlaged the Frog and made them like discard. They would have to discard 2 cards. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Interesting. So this isn't Oculus. Oh, okay. Well, that's awkward. Oh no. They draw 7 cards. They can't kill us. Wait, can they? No, they can't kill us because they'd have to draw 7 more. They could deal 13 if they wanted. Let's see if they have something. Swamp, Stitcher Supplier. Pretty cool sequencing here. So they do attack here? They don't attack. All right, unfortunately, we don't draw land. We can cycle twice into 1 though. How do we want to do this? Are we looking for Leyline Binding, I guess? It's attack, discard, discard. So we're going to discard Phlage, draw a land, discard, consign to memory. Okay, that works. Double bolt, we'll get the job done. Jeez. They had turn 2 Gristlebrand, Agatha's. That's pretty gross. So we definitely want Graveyard Hate. So we have Celestial Purges, or Celestial Purge, Rest in Peace. Probably, I mean, March and Stony. I don't know if that's too much. Wear Terror. Ragavan's probably not good against Stitcher Supplier. Definitely want the Rest in Peace and Celestial Purge. Consign's good against Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Because we're bringing in Rest in Peace, maybe a couple Phlages out. We don't exactly know what they are. Do we want like some stub? Maybe do 2 stub as well and try that. All right, so we can't keep this hand. 2 red sources, no white. We do have the Rest in Peace, but Purge, we're going to keep because we have a Surveil land and get rid of, I guess, Phlage. Pretty awkward. But because we have the Surveil land, we can keep this. Final land on turn 2. You can mulligan again looking for Rest in Peace, but Purge is pretty decent. That is not... They like desperately want a fetch land. Undercity Sewers. Okay, so they bind a Soul Cauldron, so we're assuming that they have one in hand. They just play Frog. Surveil. We have to keep it on top. It's a land. We'll just pass the turn. Assuming that they go Cauldron into discard, like the same thing they did before. I'm just going to purge this now. I don't want them to draw a card, even if we're not getting that value. They do discard the Gristlebrand. Desperately need some lands. That's your supplier. I would love a Rest in Peace into Soul Cauldron. Oh, Emperor. Plains. That costs 3. We're going to do this now so that way they don't have double activation up. Usually you want to wait for them to target something, but if they go land, move to combat, they can double activate. I mean, okay, sure, they have Unearth too. Yeah, that sucks. So they're going to get back Ulamog and then just wipe our board. So yeah, our mana did not line up there. We had the removal spells for it, but is there anything else we want? Just want like hardcore removal. I feel like all the Phlage is out for Marches. On the play this time. 5 lands and a Dream. I don't like that. 4 lands. All right, we'll keep this. Mountain. We're just going to have to rely on all this removal. We're on 5, they're on 4. We're just going to go Lush Portico into Undercity Sewers. Ulamog, it's good mill for them. Lush Portico. Doorkeeper, not right now. Kavu. We'll just pass. We need all 5 colors for the Leyline bindings. We're not going to play out Kavu. This is potentially a good play if to start eating all the creatures in the graveyard. Another Ulamog. So I don't think we can actually tap out unless we draw a land. Yeah, we can't tap out yet. Right now we just have Leyline Binding and Bolt available. All right, they do eat that. We'll bolt it end of turn because they already wasted eating 1. Rest in Peace. Gonna slam that. Hopefully this buys us enough time. They cycle on Earth. Bloodstained Mire. Scion. Can we tap out? I think we have to be able to. Just hoping they don't go like end of turn, kill Rest in Peace. We just need to put some pressure on the board though. Tapped Watergrave into Emperor. Okay, cool. Lightning Bolt. Discard for a land. Cool. So we can actually tap like this and hold up Bolt and Leyline Binding. Soul Cauldron does nothing. Rest in Peace, just like a hard counter. They do nothing. Celestial Purge is huge. This has First Strike Trample now too. That's one reason to play this before attacking with this, but if they blocked with this, we didn't care. And we also wanted to cycle for a land. So we're not going to get rid of any of these cards. We're just going to choose to exile, and because this is up 2, you don't have to. They go to 7. They go to 3. I guess we'll just bolt them. If they have something like a counter or something, I can't imagine they do though. Yeah, nice. All right, match 4 on the draw. This hand is interesting. So we have a lot of removal turn 2 Ragavan because we're probably going to get a Lush Portico with this. It's kind of awkward here because we could go Xander's Lounge, pass Lush Portico into Ragavan. If removal is not good, this hand's terrible. If we knew bolts were definitely good against this deck, I'm going to mulligan. All right, this hand's better-ish. We'll keep it, put back Phlage. It's a little awkward, the mana. If bolts are dead in this match, then that hand is just terrible. They go Windswept Heath, pass. We draw the Leyline, which is awful. So let's Surveil first with Lush Portico. Doorkeeper. Doorkeeper's good with Phlage. I guess we keep it on top, especially if we're up against Orzhov. I'm going to be happy we did that. A lot of variable cards. Very, like, targeted cards. Meticulous Archive. Plains into the yard. So this is just like blue-white. Oh, Hammer. God. Okay, so that first hand would have been amazing. Not Hammer. It's, all right, so that's a little unfortunate. We did keep... Our first hand would have been amazing against this deck. So they're putting all the equipment out. This is, Cheerios. Hopefully we're not just dead. Okay, cool. We have the Doorkeeper, which is pretty useless. We'll go Arid Mesa. It's such a slow hand now. Yikes. Yeah, we could easily just, like, bolt this, and then they have nothing. So they're going to play all these out. Probably... Do they have PO? Retract. All right, so let's look at our sideboard. For this, we have Stony Silence, March, Wrath the Skies, Wear Tear. We'll let them do their thing. We can see if there's anything fancy about it, but it doesn't look like anything special. But of course, we're sad we threw back that double bolt hand in the blind. Definitely want the Wraths, the Wear Tears, Stony. Assuming their kill is Grape Shot. Yeah, they're just popping off. Retract. They get to do it all again. So the name of the game is Kill SRAM, Pure Steel. Now they draw 2 cards a turn. Yeah, I mean, even Kozilek's Return is good too. Just wipe the board. So we're just going to bring in all the removals. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, God, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't even know if we care about Stony because we don't really care about the equip. I don't think we're going to bring in Stony. If they don't have the creature to equip them to, which is all we really care about, Wrath might be too slow also because it's sorcery speed and they can just pop off. But they might have everything played out when we kill this. Okay, so it is Grape Shot. Turn 3. All right, so 1, 2, we want all this. Out Phlage. Consign is actually really good. If we had Consign, we could have consigned the Grape Shot. That would have been awesome. We want all these. I don't even think they saw what we were on. They're probably just going to run it back because they're like they don't really care. It might almost be good to bring in Stubs for Retract. We already have to make some cuts though. Probably some Doorkeepers actually, because we're bringing out Phlages. Just all way too slow. Probably something like that on the play this time. We have the Consign. We have a little bit of everything. We're missing some key removal, I guess. So that's maybe something we should have mulled to, but we have the Ragavan and we have Consign for Grape Shot. I don't know how many they're running. Another land, not good. Yeah, maybe we do mulligan to some like Bolt or something like that. We hit a land for them, play Kavu. I mean, maybe we can just like aggro them out. We'll see. I'm gonna shock this in, play one of their creatures, Pure Steel. Play a creature. I mean, they play this, yeah. So they are redrawing, but these aren't, they don't tap for mana. They are recycling though, but it's fine. Oh, there's Max Opal. Yeah, we might just be dead. Yeah, maybe we could have mulliganed a little harder for removal. We'll auto yield to this. I wonder if they have more than one Grape Shot. They retract again. Yeah, we're just gonna have to save Consign for the Grape Shot then. They're just doing their thing. Hopefully they don't have a counter for this. I don't think they would. I'm pretty sure they're just like all in on everything. But just because we counter the Grape Shot, they still have like all of this, which makes the Pure Steel annoying to deal with. But again, we should have mulliganed to Leyline Binding or Bolt. All right, we're gonna Consign the trigger, see if that does anything. Well, F6. Do they run more than one Grape Shot? We definitely want to draw Wrath the Sky. That's that would be the nutso draw. Oh, they're equipping. Okay. So Leyline Binding, Wrath the Skies, lots of outs. They pass with a 4/25 Pure Steel Paladin. That is not it. Let's attack first. We will loot Arena of Glory, Consign to Memory. Not what we want. They block Ragavan. Okay, cool. That's what we wanted. So let's surveil. Probably could have surveilled first, honestly, because we would have put Consign to the Yard, March. Keep that on top. Play Foothills, play Ragavan. I mean, we're assuming that they have more creatures to put everything on, so... But at least we can get rid of something and then attack into it, maybe. They have another Pure Steel. So it looks like they do only run one Grape Shot. They attack for 4, another Pure Steel. They draw 3 cards. I don't think they're going to deck themselves, but it'd be pretty funny. Static Prison. It's good to know about. I'm assuming they're going to eat the Kavu. Do we care? Do we want to counter this? I think we will. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. Like, do we need this anymore because we're going to have all our colors of mana? I mean, if we draw Scion, we'll be happy. They have to have another... They don't have another Grape Shot, or they would have... I wonder what they're doing. Because they would have, like, gone for it again because we were tapped out last term. Yeah, I wonder if we do counter that Static Prison or not. I mean, it looks like they have another Grape Shot. Oh, they had Noxious Revival? Oh, damn. Okay. Was not playing around the Noxious Revival. All right, welcome to the final match. We got into it a little bit, but this is what the board state looks like right now. We're up against Hollow One. We started out with a decent hand of Leyline Scion, so we kept. And they currently have a Hollow One, a Rootwallow on the field, Vengevine, Hollow One in the graveyard. Hoping for no Burning Inquiries. Wow, they have another Hollow One. Okay. And they get rid of our... Wow, they got rid of Leyline Binding and Scion. Ugh, brutal. And they get to trigger Vengevine. Okay. Lucky Ducks. We just have 3 lands and a Dream here. We'll take another Burning Inquiry. Oh, they have Detect because they have Detective's Phoenix. Oh, that's so lame. So they can get in for 6. We do draw the Leyline Binding. That's pretty huge. So let's attack. So let's play Arid Mesa out. We're going to end of turn Thrall into Binding, most likely. They're hasting something. Marauding Mako, sure. Into Faithless Looting. Okay, this is a 3/3. So they can only attack with Hollow One now. They attack with all. So they can pump this. So let's cast Leyline Binding. Eat the Hollow One. I'm going to eat this because it removes an attacker. And then 4... So this is 3... So if we block here... I don't want to block anything else. I want to keep Doorkeeper. So I'll block here. 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Probably, actually, I wonder if we block the Marauder, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, we probably should have blocked this. I don't know what I was thinking. Because this is only going to get bigger. Like, we'd save a point of damage, but in the long run, this is going to be annoying. Oh, that's huge, actually. So let's attack first. We can only attack with Scion. They have no cards in hand. Oh, they're going to put that to the yard, sure. I'm actually... Yeah, let's evoke this, because it's another flyer. So we can just, like, double block some things. Draw another Scion. I'm just going to play this tapped. See, these are all blockers, all for flying. So if whatever they Detective's Phoenix, if we want, we can triple block. But yeah, we definitely should have killed the Mako. Flashback Looting. I'm not sure how they get out of this with Scion and Leyline in play. They do get a Rootwallow, and they trigger Mako. Already a 6/6. We have 9 first strike power in play. They attack. I don't think they realize the first strike. Probably concede from that. Yeah, they probably assumed that we had to like let that go or chump it. All right, so against Hollow One, we have Rest in Peace. We have Celestial Purge. Ragavan's probably pretty weak. 3 for 3 like that. I mean, Kozilek's Return could be decent. Let's do 2 Consign out for Kozilek's Return. Because if we can get those in the yard with Burning Inquiry. All right, well, this is a fantastic hand minus 2 consigns, no lands. Ugh, rest in peace. We'll keep this. We don't want to mulligan too much against Burning Inquiry deck because they could just, yeah, like if we would have kept our 7, oh, Mako, okay. I was going to say if we keep our 7 and then they Burning Inquiry, can't be that greedy though. All right, we bottom a Glory and then we find another one. Lush Portico, we'll start with. Graveyard, that's pretty good. We can actually trigger it with Scion, which is hilarious. Not for a bit though. Goblin Lore, another Mako. Yeah, hopefully we're not dead to all this. Play draw. We have a turn 3 Kozilek's Return because we can't trigger this, unfortunately. Hopefully not another creature. Faithless Looting, okay. Still taking 8 damage. I think we're just dead next turn. Oh, and then they have a Hollow One. Yeah, we're just dead. We'll take a draw step. Mountain. Yeah, we can't trigger Kozilek's Return. And Scion doesn't trigger it anyway. Yep, just dead. All right, we'll try again. And that's why you play Hollow One, to just get lucky on the play. We have the Rest in Peace. We have the Leyline Binding. I'm going to keep. Especially, again, against Burning Inquiry. You don't want to be too greedy about your keeps. I will say though, this is the worst deck to lose against because it's like 0 skill. So go Flooded Strand, pass into Triome. This will get a Temple Garden, play Rest in Peace. They do have a turn 1 play. Really don't want them having creatures, even though we do have a lot of removal. I want them to be all in on the graveyard plan. Okay, cool. That's what I like to see. Hopefully bending like Hollow or Burning Inquiry or hopefully bending like Vengevines and stuff like that. Cool, Vengevine, Goblin Lore, Cycle. Do they have a Hollow One? No Hollow One, that's huge. Get a Xander's Lounge. We're going to, actually we're going to, I was gonna say, let's just get a Plains here. Play around like Blood Moon or something. I don't think they have it, but this can get a Temple Garden whenever we need it. Nature's Claim into Faithless Looting. Oh, that's annoying, but that's fair. Gain 4 life. We got rid of their Vengevine and other Faithless Looting. Dismember. All right, we'll pass. We'll end of turn Doorkeeper Thrull into Lush Portico. Flameblade Adept, Burning Inquiry. I'm going to, gonna shock in a Temple Garden, play Leyline Binding. I'm trying to think if I guess because we shocked, I'll just let it go. We have 2. They put Detector's Phoenix in the yard. Flash out Thrall. We have Mesa for Surveil if we need. Hopefully no more lands. That's a good one actually. Let's play out that. 2 lands. And we draw the Lush Portico. Yikes. So many lands. Get them for 1. Nulldrifter's good here because we get to draw 2 cards and they only have 2 lands in play, so Annihilator's gonna start packing a punch. Mako. And they couldn't untap this actually, so they only get 1 land. Oof. Kozilek's Return. Arena of Glory. I think this works how I want it to. Yes. Attack with all. Oh my god, so gross. So we'll stack it so we eat the Mako, and then they have to sack a land. Jeez. Yeah, that's gross. Love it. All right, so that was Domain Zoo featuring Doorkeeper Thrull. So based on that league, I thought the deck felt pretty good. We did keep some greedy 1-landers, and fortunately, we weren't really punished. This deck has a pretty narrow strategy of just attacking to win, so overall the games felt fine. I think with Orzhov Midrange being one of the most popular decks right now, playing Consign to Memory and Doorkeeper Thrull in the main is a good way to cheese them out. And it just pairs so well with the rest of your deck, so it's not like you're hurting your main deck in any real way. But that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.